Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review The Beach Boys, the new documentary coming your way from Disney Plus, and co-directed by Frank Marshall, who previously did the Bee Gees' How to Mend a Broken Heart, that incredible documentary over on Max. And this film, focuses on the Beach Boys, the Wilsons, their cousin Mike Love, Al, who, just the whole crew of these creators. And what I appreciate, I think, most about this documentary is that it is the Beach Boys. This isn't just Brian Wilson, and this film delves into all that credit that went Brian Wilson's way for being such a genius when the Beach Boys worked because they were an incredibly talented group of artists who came together to create one of the most iconic bands in history. Now, I think Marshall really knocks it out of the park, along with co-director Tom Zimney, who also has done some interesting documentaries as well, and in particular working with Bruce Springsteen. And here you have the opening montage, the closing montage, that really hit. The closing moments of this film really hit in an effective way because it confronts the years of baggage and the members that are still with us outside of Carl and Dennis Wilson coming together and having some moments and bearing things and just enjoying each other's company after all these years. I appreciated this film really delving into the music of the Beach Boys and their process of creating the music, how the band came together. This really captures some of that brilliance of Brian Wilson and also the key pieces that each of these members has a part of it. This film doesn't shy away from the darker elements either, with the whole Manson family situation, with Dennis Wilson being uncomfortably related to that situation in terms of being connected with Charles Manson, dealing with some of the unfortunate decisions made by the Wilsons' father, who controlled their catalog, and you have some of those elements. It doesn't dive deep into them. But it still doesn't shy away from, there were rocky parts of their career. The evolution of their music, their parallels and connections with the Beatles, and how all of this creative juices just melded together and pushed each other to create some incredible music. It's not all sunshines and rainbows in terms of their success either, looking at how the band after a certain point just kind of lost favor with the public because they were creating a certain kind of music that wasn't jiving with the activist and anti-Vietnam and counterculture growth that was happening in the late 60s. The Beach Boys represented something very different. I liked how you got to have some commentary from the actual members, Brian Wilson, Mike Love, and those who are still alive and with us who are willing to partake. And you get a pretty balanced and interesting look at this band, but most importantly, a very respectful examination of what they were able to accomplish and just the journey that this group of men went on for all these decades, creating music, creating Pet Sounds, one of the most influential, important albums of all time. This is, and you have commentary from the likes of Lindsey Buckingham from Fleetwood Mac and Janelle Monáe. It doesn't do a whole lot of commentary with extra artists. It has a bit, but I think what's more important is that it focuses on the actual artists talking about their experiences. And there's conflicts, there's things that didn't always work out, but this film is real and engaging and informative. And in the end, despite feeling on the surface put together a by the numbers documentary, this did have some heart and soul that really elevated it. But those are my thoughts on the Beach Boys. Let me know what you think and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.